And wondered why every evening the heavens moaned like a woman scorned and has lost her husband from a cold war. As she sank her teeth deep beneath the ground as raindrops, I could still see her tears rushing down the cheek of my bedroom window. I guess that's why it's called window pane. But yet again, it had been a while since I saw the blood gallowing through my father's eyes as he spanked my back all the way to kindergarten. For waiting the bed, yes. I used to be one of those kids. Picking my nose and eating them ew, I wasn't one of those kids. But one who still dived in head first over stairs as though they were never there, and yet I still wore those wounds like medals or tattoos on a sergeant's arms, cause for me, every day became a deadly battle of flesh wound skin peeling off from previous fights and bike rides between what was right or wrong in everybody's eyes. Yet I still couldn't get the contrast until my father fired 5 bullets which formed this phrase: "Son, we need to talk." I want you to understand that common sense is 2 distinctive words that have been logically combined to form facts. Phrases that govern the fabric realities of our existence, like you don't expect hot water to come out of a refrigerator. Stairs were never meant for running, just like church wasn't meant for entertainment but worship. You don't put on church clothes to a playground, just like you don't speak in the presence of elders. These were the days when common sense was common enough to be sensed, and every evening 10 to sessions and lectures, wormholes, potholes, to new dimensions of learning on how to train up a child as it grows of age. But that was then. Because nowadays, the only time that our parents ever teach us is when they comment on our Facebook page with exhilarating emojis that can recitate the date. I wonder how the hands of time have turned like hourglasses. Reality flashes before our eyes, because now we're living in a world where immoralities and brutalities are now in sync. A time when common sense no longer exists, as though the system ain't working. We're no longer confining ourselves to the doctrines of the Word of God, but guidelines from personal magazines. This is not just forensic, but a heresy. Don't you see? I mean, where's common sense in eating grass to be blessed? Forget the anointing water, cause parfum or dooms to wets and snakes are no longer being trampled on, but eaten alive in our churches. As Christians in Iraq are still being baked on steak like witches. I miss those days when churches were places of grace, but now being turned to shrines. What a disgrace. I mean, ask Genesis. Where is it written, a man shall join another man in perfect matrimony? How can it be one with himself? It's like saying a woman shall find a wife. That doesn't even make sense. Or where's common sense then? Being brutalized over a pile of meal. I thought policemen were supposed to protect open wounds until they heal, but like runaway dogs, pile of bones left to rot. They too came in the middle of the night and sick being to kill, with eyes smoked red with rage. They that are meant to protect and savage. Zombies like parents eating their own kids for breakfast. Indeed, common sense has become an endangered species in a forest that was meant for it to flourish. Because ladies, you agree with me that at one point in time, those were the days when a pregnant woman will walk with pride for what she has conceived. But where's the pride and joy in that nowadays when it falls on kids? A 10-year-old American girl gives birth to twins. NASA records. Am I the only one seeing this? This doesn't make no sense, as the world keeps on trying to make what is nonsense to be common sense. Like, let's see, it's a taboo for a child to have intimacy with adults, right? But only if they are sugar daddies or mamas. I guess it's because of the sugar. Sooner or later, we're going to have candy fathers and sexual harassment. It's no longer evicted in the courts of laws if it involves baby mamas and news. Because nowadays, we have human rights. It's what we choose, but wait. And they're the same kids that uncles and aunties of sexual abuse. Yet we keep quiet and still hide the truth. Indeed, common sense has become an endangered species buried deep beneath the ground, and everybody else seems to be blinded to it, to see that this world no longer makes sense, but only Christ, me, and the spoken word, outspoken according to personal perception with passion for change. In this age where the gospel is no longer in use, we need youths that can break these chains and begin to speak life into the dead. To they that are oppressed, Christ will make sense. We've sat down for too long. Christ needs these bodies. Evangelists, teachers, and preachers, prepare your pulpits, poets. May we begin to roll like lions, because this is no longer Dora the Explorer on planet Earth, but we're raising up rebels against the world's horrors, the demons that have been plaguing our community for too long. We ain't letting bygones be bygones, but we're putting on armors. Ephesians 6:10 to 18, till the world knows of a Trinity. So dear saints at Central, I want you to understand that this poem isn't just a move for entertainment, but a protest for a better place. Not just for us, but our future kids. So let's just not raise up wrangles in business meetings, but peace signs for the world to change, because in the end, everybody dies. But only Christ makes us alive. So if you're tired of living in a world that no longer makes sense, I want you to understand this, that you got one chance to cause change in this cause. Because for me, it begins with Christ, me, and the spoken word poem. God bless.